Hey everybody, it's Jason Blaha here. Now that my two obligatory informative videos are done for the day, including some workout footage with the lovely Brittany Lee, it's time for me to talk about current events in the online fitness community. So let me put on my +5 out of weaponsmithing, work on skilling up my crafting a little bit, and let's talk about Callie the Booty Warrior muscle. And appropriately enough, I'm going to load some 9mm. I'm that stupid. I know a fair number of people who have been involved in distribution of cocaine in their past. I have friends and associates with colorful pasts. A few of them. Jason Blaha Fitness. This is a guy who presents himself as being involved in fitness in any way. He eats junk food, promotes people eating junk food, brags about the amount of cocaine he used to sell, makes jokes about still using cocaine. Now we know he's on steroids. Jokes about cocaine. This guy seems to really like cocaine. Again, why would he joke about using it? Why would he talk so much about he used to sell it? I mean, this dude is still in that mindset. He's still in that thug mindset. And that's what he markets. I mean, he's basically a piece of shit. I mean, is anyone going to disagree with that? Brags about robbing people, brags about the amount of cocaine he used to sell after he's done all his prison time and he's out. He's still just promoting being a piece of shit. That's all he's about. Why would he talk so much about he used to sell it? And this is supposed to be a fitness icon. This is someone who talks about himself as if he's someone that people should look up to, calls himself a role model, and talks about being positive. And you know, anyone who talks bad about him is just being negative, and he's a positive person. But he brags about robbing people with a gun. He brags about selling bags of cocaine for $20,000 back on the street. Makes a rap video where he has some guy beat to death in the video for talking about him. I'm into distribution. I'm like Atlantic. I got these motherfuckers flying across the Atlantic. I know Pablo, Noriega, the real Noriega. He owed me 100 favors. Junk food. And brags about all the felonies he's committed. Where exactly is the positive role model in any of this? You know, where's the positive role model? And here's the thing, you know, you got his fans who run around, and you make a video talking about him, and they'll come in your videos. Anyone talks about him and call you a tampon boy. It's like, why would you want to imitate someone who acts and behaves and speaks like they're a moron? I want you to think about that. Why would you want to emulate or imitate someone who is clearly borderline mentally retarded, is a moron, clearly a bad person, brags about doing horrific stuff, bad stuff to people, thinks it's funny, and you want to imitate that person? I mean, you look up to that person enough that you want to imitate them and call people tampon boys? I mean, if that's really what you want to do, it might be time to rethink and reevaluate your life. It might be time to reevaluate your life if you look up to Jason Blaha. This is your hero? This is someone you want to imitate? This is someone you look up to? That's scary. That's absolutely scary. This guy portrays himself as a low-life piece of shit. He portrays himself as an absolute ignorant piece of shit. And then has the audacity to call himself a role model? Are you serious? You know, I don't even feel bad about the fact that I put the guy in my Deadpool, because his lifestyle and the way that he treats his body, he doesn't have long to live. And he's not going to be one of these guys. When you look at the way the message this guy puts out, how bad his message is for people's health, for their communities. Like if people were to behave in the way that he talks about how people should behave and how he brags about behaving, they're harmful to everybody around them. This man is a harm to himself, a harm to others. I'm not even going to give a rest in peace when he finally kills over from all the drugs he does and the way that he treats his body and his terrible diet. When he does kick over and die, and he will, it's not going to be that many years, guys. Hopefully nobody out there is going, oh man, he was a nice guy, rest in peace. I really hope none of you do that. He doesn't even present himself as a good person. He doesn't even try. Doesn't even make the effort. He basically just gets up and admits, I'm a big piece of shit. I'm a big piece of shit, but I'm a role model. Teach other people how to be a big piece of shit and eat a bad diet and how to sell cocaine and sell your butt as a prostitute?